welcome back to a soaking Anglesey, where we've got a thrilling race on here for the mini challengers. George Allen puts the pressure on to Lee Sullivan. They are fighting for the positions towards the bottom end of the top 10, and Allen goes through, so past Lee Sullivan. George Allen really enjoying these conditions. This is the fight for the lead between Luke Caudle and Chris Knox. It's Caudle in the black car, Knox in the white machine. They've been at it all weekend, and they are still only separated by about a car length as the remnants of the hurricane blow across this Anglesey circuit. And still wipers on full chat from Chris Knox as he settles in behind Luke Caudle. We've got a replay here of Reece Lloyd going off into the barriers, and that's slick tyres on wet grass. Reece Lloyd unfortunately out of the race, as Chris Knox and Luke Caudle continue their tussle up into Rocket. Knox looking at the outside of Caudle, he gave the switch back and going through into the lead of the race. Super move there from Chris Knox to get back ahead of Lee Caudle. That was really stunning driving. He set that up perfectly into Rocket, and now he is going to try and pull away from Luke Caudle. With the track conditions changing pretty much lap on lap, they go past the stranded car of Reece Lloyd and accelerate out of the corkscrew along the Tom Price straight, and it's Knox now who is able to build an advantage of a couple of car lengths. They'll shortly be lapping the cars in the club class, so that'll add an extra challenge. In third place there, it's Andrew Bailey. This is one of Andrew's best drives of the season thus far, and Wharton Eels is just busy battling with Gary Bristow. The exciting news this weekend is that Wharton Eels has signed to race in the John Cooper Works class car for next season in 2012, which will be quite some prospect. So as he sets about getting the championship points, it's that man, Patrick Mortimer, who leads the club class, with the leaders scything past Dean Raymond. And again, that gives Caudle the opportunity to take just a couple of yards out of Chris Knox's advantage at the head of the field in absolutely atrocious conditions. And given just how hard these two are driving, it is really quite something, as we have then got Bailey trying to move away from Kevin O'Connor and Sam Osborne. It's Kevin O'Connor in fourth, and again putting one of his strong performances of the season. Stuart Lyons is the next man to go a lap down to Chris Knox. He's not making it as easy as he perhaps could, and that is going to bring Caudle back in with the opportunity to sneak through here, possibly, and Caudle tries to squeeze past Chris Knox. Knox goes onto the grass, all arms and elbows, he regains it, and still Caudle and Knox are side by side, and Caudle's outbraked himself. He runs while he pushes Knox onto the grass, and Knox tries to keep his foot across the grass. Oh my goodness, so close to the car of Reece Lloyd there, he just misses it and rejoins the track in second position. Scary, scary stuff there for Chris Knox. He rejoins in second. It is still Caudle leads. We are into the closing moments of this race as well. So it is going to be Luke Caudle who claims the victory, with, well, all things being equal, which they haven't been thus far in this race, with Knox in second and Andrew Bailey. Third position will be his best result since returning to the championship. He went brilliantly at Donington, and he's continued that form into Anglesey, as it is Caudle who claims the victory on the line and at the flag, with Knox in second, and this man Andrew Bailey about to take third. I think he enjoyed that. So Andrew Bailey rounding out the podium, which is headed up by Luke Caudle from Chris Knox, with Kevin O'Connor a super drive for fourth, his best of the season, Sam Osborne in fifth, and Chris Oakman rounding out the top six. Well, in terms of the classes, it's Luke Caudle who has won the JCW class in the race overall from Knox and Bailey, and in the club class, Patrick Mortimer in the rain from Dean Raymond and Wharton Eels.
Go on then, what happened?
Wow, what a finish. We're really quick at the start of the race, but just pushed too hard too early on, cooked the tyres, so they went off in the middle of the race, but then blow me down, they come back towards the end, so yeah, fantastic result.
You must be really, really happy with that.
Really happy, fantastic weekend so far, apart from obviously the weather, but yeah, no, really good.
Patrick, what a race. Congratulations.
The rain seems to do it for me, and Anglesey is a great place to come, especially when you get a number one. Yep. Been trying for it for so long, and I didn't think I'd ever get it this season, to be honest with you, but yeah, I've been slowly improving over the season, and number one it is.
And it's such a tight championship in club class and up at JCW as well. Obviously Ant is up there and Dean as well. What's it like sort of battling with them out there?
That's great, really, because you know, they're tough cookies to crack, and you know, when you beat somebody like them at their level, you know, it just makes it all much better. But can't take anything away from them. I've won one and they've won loads, so I'm just happy with today's victory.
Okay. Well, you're nice and cosy in there. You must be happy with your best result of the season.
Yeah, my best result so far, 4th. I'm really delighted with it. It's fantastic. Yeah, just to be up there with the faster boys, great. Yeah.
Really challenging though, Anglesey. Have you raced here before?
No, I haven't raced here before. It's a fantastic circuit though. The weather's played a big part this weekend, but that's just part of racing.
It's still incredibly windy here, and it's all changed at the top. Chris Knox is now top of the leaderboard, but there's one more race to go this weekend, so anything could happen. It's still very, very close at the top.
Thanks, Mima. Well, the car's taking you to the grid for the final race of the weekend, and as ever in the mini challenge, that means the top 6 from the last race start in reverse order, and it's a rolling start. So think of all the excitement we've had so far and then double it, because this is going to be a very lively conclusion to weekends here at Anglesey, with Chris Oatman in pole position therefore, with Sam Osborne alongside him. Kevin O'Connor and Andrew Bailey will be delighted to be there on row 2, with championship challengers Chris Knox, Luke Cordell and Lee Allen next up. This should be an absolute thriller. The pace car has pulled in. It's up to Chris Oatman to pace the field away as we go racing for the final time this weekend. Andrew Bailey also looking to make a good start, going around the red car of Kevin O'Connor as Luke Cordell, taking things as steadily as he can in these early stages, just staying out of trouble and actually looking to make progress as well. He's got a good move on here, possibly up the inside of Kevin O'Connor as Lee Allen pressurises in the early stage as well. Chris Knox also looking to make progress as the club class battle begins in earnest. That's Justina Williams making good progress already on the tail of Dean Raymond as this train of minis surges through Church, and these cars, well, very little shoes between them, very evenly prepared, and so we've just got this gaggle climbing through School and on towards Rocket. Chris Oatman will be hoping to be the beneficiary of this and let the others sort themselves out. It all gets a little bit close as they turn through Rocket. It's Chris Knox again who gets the opportunity to explore the grass. He loses just one place though to Kevin O'Connor. Dean Raymond also running wide, this time his own volition, with Justina Williams, now Morton Eels, crawling all over his rear spoiler. Morton Eels looking to make the move on Williams. He can't quite do it, but he should be able to slip past Dean Raymond there as at the head of the field. We've still got Chris Oatman just trying to move away at the head of the pack from Sam Osborne. Here is the battle for lead the club class. Look at this, almost 4 abreast, and it's Morton Eels who has somehow found his way through into lead the class ahead of Justina Williams, with Dean Raymond and Patrick Mortimer also very much in the mix. So the leading duo are en route as Kevin O'Connor is busy scrapping with Chris Knox. He was delighted with that 4th position in the earlier race, and he is continuing his rich vein of form through into the final race of the weekend. So Sam Osborne in 2nd position. Sam will be looking for a good result as well here. It's been a slightly trying weekend for him as we ride in car with Kevin O'Connor on towards turn 1. It goes very sideways there for O'Connor. You can hear the tyres across the grass. He goes. He's going to rejoin in front of the incoming pack. This could be quite scary. O'Connor finally brings the car to a halt on the track. We're about to see some other cars. There's O'Connor. They're in the leading duo, and that is scary stuff as then O'Connor recovers in front of Luke Cordell. Lee Allen, Chris Knox, Andrew Bailey scatter every which way, and Kevin O'Connor, he's only lost a couple of places as a result of that, so he does his spin and recovers. Sam Osborne challenges the race leader Chris Oatman and goes through as they turn through School, climbing the hill towards Rocket. Oatman looks to fight back, and they both outbrake themselves, flying across onto the grass. In the case of Chris Oatman, Sam Osborne just about gets it gathered up in time, so that means Lee Allen and Luke Cordell are going to be promoted up the order. So it's Osborne who at this stage has got the advantage, with Lee Allen in 2nd, Luke Cordell 3rd, Chris Knox in 4th. Chris Oatman then has rejoined in 5th from Andrew Bailey, Kevin O'Connor, and then George Allen heading the next pack of cars. Look at this, Reece Lloyd trying to recover up from the back of the grid following his incident from earlier on. Andrew Bailey and Kevin O'Connor, superb scrap. George Allen and Finley Crocker also in the mix, Stuart Lynans as well, and Lee Sullivan, as it is Kevin O'Connor who is making the move here on Andrew Bailey. We're moving towards the closing stages, and these cars have been at it for the best part of 10 laps now, and still they're swapping the positions. It is super stuff to watch, and that battle continuing at the very head of the field, as well as Luke Cordell looks to make progress. Kevin O'Connor has a slight moment there at Rocket. He rotates, and so he's going to slip down. Finley Crocker picking his way past him. Andrew Bailey has also rather been shuffled down through the pack on the rapidly drying Anglesey International Circuit here, but we're in to the final lap of the race, and it's Luke Cordell who has fought his way through, and he's going to take 2 on the bounce here at Anglesey. So Luke Cordell wins it to the light of the tea on the pit wall, with Sam Osborne in 2nd and Lee Allen rounding out the podium. So it's the win for Cordell, Osborne in 2nd, Allen 3rd, Chris Knox claims 4th, Stuart Lyons in 5th, and Reece Lloyd a fighting drive up to 6th position. Well, in terms of the classes, the John Cooper Works class, it's the top 3 in the race overall. So Caudle from Osborne and Allen. And in the club class, at Walter Neal's, another victory from Patrick Mortimer and a well-deserved podium for Justina Williams.
So?
That's what it's all about, winning races. Yeah, fantastic race. A bit slippery at the start, just got the heat into the tyres and picked through the field and got away. Again, another massive thank you to Accelerate Motorsport for a fantastic car. Big thank you to all the sponsors for getting us here today, and yeah, what a weekend.
The championship is finally poised, Luke. We've just got one more session left at Snet.
All down to Snetterton, 3 wins, job done.
The start was a bit chaotic and managed to get in front, so I thought we might as well go.
It wasn't really the plan to win it. I love it.
Well, no, I mean, if you just finish every race, we'd have wrapped up the championship at Snet. But no, as soon as we got in front, I thought, what's the point in holding back now?
So that concludes the final race of the weekend here at Anglesey, and the conditions have certainly thrown some challenges to the Mini drivers. We'll see you next time for the final race of the championship at Snetterton.